Hi, everyone. Um, so I have, if you're if you're looking for ideas on like what breakthrough things to build on ZK, sorry, I can't help you with that. But and I have like 0 lines of code in my presentation. But if you do have a great idea and you want to see it become something meaningful and sustainable, maybe a company or like find a team to help you grow it, then you're in luck. In my talk today, I'm going to tell you about Protocol Labs and how we help builders, founders, developers succeed. Show of hands, how many of you are developers, founders? Okay, great. Um, and how many of you are already familiar with Protocol Labs? Okay, cool. Um, the vision of Protocol Labs is to drive breakthroughs in computing to push humanity forward. And we do it across a bunch of focus areas. So it's not just ZK. ZK is one of the areas within one of our focus areas where we support like founders and developers. The 4 focus areas that we work on are digital human rights, economies and governance systems, upgrading them, developing safe breakthrough technologies, AR, VR, robotics, and the 4th area is, which is a very new area for us, is neurotech. And we have several teams across each of these focus areas that we have invested in, that we collaborate with, and that we help grow, and we help their growth. So who are we? We are an innovation network. And right now, we are in the 10th year. We just finished 10 years of founding of Protocol Labs. And right now, we have 600 companies in the network and over $3 billion invested in capital from within and outside the network. And you can become a part of the network and gain access to all the resources that are provided. Scan the QR code, and you will be able to find all the companies that are listed in the network right now. Now, if you are wondering why you need an innovation network or what does an innovation network do, then let me tell you a little bit about the innovation chasm. A lot of you, when you were in school or later on, would have had ideas, and a lot of ideas die before they can see the light of the day because of several reasons. You're not able to find the right people to work with. You have to get out of college and like start making money, and a host of other reasons. There's a whole lot of ideas on one side of this chasm, and there's big companies, and there are startups that end up getting funded on the other side. But there's not enough coordination systems. There's not enough support available to go from one end to the other. And, And this chasm can be bridged by the R&D pipeline. So what we do is help teams go from the research and the development stage to actually getting scaled and having millions of users. So a little bit more about the R&D pipeline and what type of resources and teams that you find at different stages. There are several university and research collaborations that happen at the early stage. We actually fund a lot of this research through grant programs that are given out by funds within the network. And that's followed up with programs that help you actually turn your idea into a startup. So there's hackathons, accelerator programs that you can be a part of till you are able to arrive at your MVP and decide on a path to scale. And of course, there are investors within the network that you can reach out to and pitch your idea to get investments. And on the left side, that's how you go from like being a blue team to being a green team. And within this network, you will be able to find teams to collaborate with and find like clients, customers, and whatnot. Protocol Labs operates across all of the stages of this R&D pipeline, and how we do it is with PL Infra. Now, what is PL Infra? PL Infra has 5 main pillars: projects, teams, capital, talent, and programs. A lot of you might be familiar with IPFS and Filecoin. These are projects that came out of Protocol Labs. I told you we are in like V10 of the company. PL didn't start out as an innovation network. We started out building projects such as these as a single company early on. And then slowly and gradually, ecosystems were built out on these projects. And we ended up having a whole bunch of teams that we now support through a host of different programs. There's a whole network of investors, blue funds that support these teams. Talent. There are teams dedicated to talent that can help you hire for your companies, and that can help you with like various resources. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the programs, because for developers, builders, that is the most relevant. So throughout the innovation pipeline, we run different programs for for founders and builders at different stages. So you will see Protocol Labs at a bunch of different events, and talking about the kind of programs that we run. We run hackathons. We partner with almost all ETH Global hackathons, be it in person or virtual. We also support teams within the network that want to run hackathons, or they can be part of hackathons that we organize, and it comes at a very low cost, so that it helps you build out your ecosystem. Another program is the PL Dev Guild that helps you find open source contributors who would contribute to your open source repositories and help you on your product roadmap. But we actually source that talent, invite applications and candidates, and like shortlist the ones who would be interested in working and match them with you. Filecoin, one of the teams in the network, several teams in the network working on the Filecoin project, also run Orbit events, which are like community events that you can host, and those are funded by Filecoin Foundation. We do several events at major events like DevCon. So dinners for founders, dinners for investors. We give out developer grants and retrospective grants. RetroPGF is a program inspired by Optimism's RetroPGF program, but is given to like contributors of Filecoin. We recently just ran a hacker house as well, and those you will continue to see them in the next year as well. For the teams that have achieved MVP, there are a bunch of like resources available through partnerships that we have with investors and accelerator programs. And Protocol VC is the investment arm that helps that funds new startups in the network. This week around DevCon, we are hosting Lab Week. This is a collection of events. So ZK Accelerate is part of Lab Week. It's a collection of events that are hosted by teams within the network that we are supporting and participating in. And you can go ahead and see who from the network is attending all of these events through the IRL gatherings page. So it actually helps you find people and connect with them for whatever your goals and mission is while you are at DevCon. And we have an attendees Telegram group that you can be a part of. If you have any questions, I'll be out at the booth. And feel free to find me on the Telegram group as well. Thank you.